Gotta set everything up. Welcome to the stream, everybody. As usual, we will start with the verse of the day. Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort all long-suffering and doctrine. 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 2. So here's the problem with getting mending in my world, okay? So I have builder trader balancing turned on, meaning once again you are first demanding Tim. As you can see from the thumbnail of today's stream, I actually made the thumbnail as a tribute to you and your genius name for the cactus tree. The cactus tree monstrosity in that trial chamber. I'm not sure if you noticed, but after you left, I actually got the heavy core on the very, very last ominous vault I looted. The very last one. At that point, I was ready to quit if I didn't get it, because I was tired. And right then, it was the first item that popped out. You probably saw it in the short I posted today. Now we're going to get mending. If you want to see the thumbnail, go to my channel and it'll be the first video on the page there because I'm live. It shows currently live videos first. So, yeah, it's pretty simple and it helps. I'm going to turn my fan down as low as possible. So I actually figured out why I had frame drops. Turns out on my phone's exact settings, the system settings, I had my refresh rate set really low to 60 Hz. It's now 120 Hz at the cost that it absorbs a little more battery power. With that said, I should probably plug up my device to my charger. There we go. Just to keep it charging in the stream. There's something wrong with my it took it a moment to... Oh dear. Oh dear, that's embarrassing. Oh dear. Technical difficulties. One moment. You can't even see what you said in the thumbnail? Is it that grainy? Man, it looked good on my side. You could see it clearly on my side, but then again, it probably looked more clear to me. Maybe once the video is archived, the image will become clear again. That was embarrassing. HE stands for Hertz. Yeah, I'm not... that's what I've always thought it stood for. But I I have this problem where I tend to second guess myself, and every time I do, turns out I'm right, and this is no different. Hertz is basically frames per second. Well, I thought... Well, here's the thing, Hertz is also used, to describe, lighting on a camera. Hang on. That would probably stop to do something with the screen recognizing different lighting. I'm gonna take your word for it because my brain is... Oscar, please. Please don't start that. Anyways, why it was crashing, I do not know, but we will try this again. Yeah, no 6-7 allowed. I'm flat out tired of hearing that term. I want to turn on my face cam, but I'm not sure if it's going to mess with frame rate. Good lord. Good lord. Yeah, you're getting flashbanged by my ceiling light there. That's not gonna work. All it's gonna do is lower my frame rate. Perhaps now. Do I need a thumbnail editor? I usually take screenshots in-game, export them, and then use that as my thumbnail. It's been working so far. But, while we're talking about channel editing, I've been thinking about changing my official channel name from System Delta to Bedrock Edition MC. That way, whenever someone searches Bedrock Edition, they've typed all but two letters of my channel name. Now, some people actually search for Bedrock Edition MC because MC is short for Minecraft. I mean, they're searching unwittingly for my channel name, which would be genius, because there's a good chance I'd be the first thing that pops up. Well, that's right, everything started falling apart and breaking last time. I already 64 decorated pots. I do not need that many. I have more. I have enough bolt trims to decorate my armor now. I'm gonna try to get mending this time. That omen 2. Yep. Basically expected as much. But we finally have the mace, as you can see. I don't have an axe. That's okay. But you'd really edit my thumbnails for me? I would appreciate that. I won't lie. I'm not very good with, I'm not very artistic. The skin itself, originally, my skin, yes, I designed it. It started off as a joke. Then I got a little more invested in it, and, yeah, I started with the base Minecraft Steve skin. First, put the armor on it as a joke. I currently in my skins in the game, I have every other variant I've ever made of this skin. Oh. Wow, it's, that's right, honey bottles only stack up to 16. Alright, this goes into the potion barrel, which I now have a barrel dedicated to potions. Yeah. Because I have so many from the trial chambers. Oh, and by the way, this whole thing's dedicated to regular Roman. This is the map wall. Yeah, feather falling 4. Density. Does density go up to 5? I have 2 Silk Touch books. Silk Touch. Silk Touch. Okay. Aqua Affinity. Silk Touch, Silk Touch. Efficiency 5. Feather Falling. Knockback. Density 1. Efficiency 1. Impaling 1. Piercing 1. Aqua Affinity. Ah! That lake should be renamed Banana Lake. No, I prefer to call it Mount Dickerson. I mean, Lake Dickerson. It makes sense, wouldn't you agree? The name makes sense, in my opinion. Though some might disagree. Ooh, yeah, this is what it's come down to. This is the original armor set. This is what we have now. That's what we're going to be navigating with today. What is the protection level on this? Oh, and by the way, our anvil broke, so we can't combine it to... We could probably combine this if we crafted an anvil. Costs 3 blocks, by the way. But that is, in fact, worth it. Yeah, what is used? I just now realized they don't have a way to repair the mace. I don't think. Unless you use breeze rods. 21. 19. Ugh. It's bad either way you put it. 19. Right. What's one? 16. 17. And that is the extent of... That is all my XP, by the way. Okay, so I have protection 1 of everything else and just protection 4 leggings out of left field. Like, wow. I have full protection 1. Aside from this is protection 2 on the boots. I have protection 1, protection 2, I have protection 2 on the bottom. Wait, protection... I have protection 2 on everything but the chest plate here. Didn't even realize that. That's not supposed to be in there. Compass. That reminds me, I'm glad I remembered that. Lodestone. We now have originally my goal here is, I want to, basically just for the heck of it, not make compass. For every lodestone I have, I can't craft a compass for its position. I have to loot a compass or trade for it with a villager. Which is, trading for it will get a lot easier eventually, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. And okay, it's taking all of my willpower there not to preemptively craft another one, because I have to remember, I have limited resources here, and okay. That's one thing you do not do with limited resources, and is throw them around like confetti, like I just did. It's a demonstration of what not to do. I definitely didn't misclick. My boy's just contemplating his life decisions. You realize you are capable of doing this amazing thing called jumping, right? Your friend there, he's denser than the rest of you, I see. Oh, this is clearly the one that I bonked on the head after giving him a totem of undying. Oh, no, this one's just as stupid. Oh, no, I was standing in the way, my bad. Did you just oxidize right? No, you didn't. You're the one that's been oxidized. Yeah, and so this one just... You're smart enough to jump, right? I'm sorry about the head trauma. Oh! That's how you do it, good job! The fact that he was struggling is, wow. Bro was struggling with the concept of jumping. Speaking of which, yeah. That's oxidized again. I need to wax that thing. I have the honeycomb to do it. There. Oh, wait! I love unbreaking. I forgot all about that. No way it became slightly damaged from the first use because I used 17 XP. Oh, what was that? I won't lie. I wasn't paying attention just now. I was busy joking around here. Imagine anvils were one use. Oh, that would be evil. Iron golems for labor. You. No, I'm joking. Yo, that's diabolical. But hey, it's free real estate. I mean, around here we just don't call it what we know it is. I mean, hey, they have a legal version of it. It's called internship. You should get 10 million coppers for extra FPS. Yes, because that's gonna help my FPS. What do I use to stream? My phone. Or are you talking to I use the YouTube app to live stream directly, but in terms of the device I use, I'm currently on a mobile device, my personal phone. There is a update currently available for Minecraft, but I'm hesitant to update because there's a good chance in the next update they've patched the duplication glitch I'm relying on right now. So I'm going to go ahead and abuse it as much as possible before I update. What model is your phone? It's a relatively new model. It's a good phone. It's a relatively high-end phone. So that's why I'm always surprised when I experience frame drops on this. Because it logically should not be having very much trouble. In fact, it should be having no trouble at all keeping up with. Hey, you can smelt these, can't you? So, yeah, that's not the best use for getting rid of stuff. I would much rather toss it in here and be able to come retrieve it later if I want to combine it. I'm keeping this mainly just so that this is the last copper set I've ever used. I never used the chainmail set, but I just want to have it just for the heck of it. I'm never going to use this again because I'm going to be... Where's the diamond set? Where's my diamond armor? Where? Where is my diamond armor? No, don't tell me the inventory glitch. Okay. No, it's fine. Okay, we're good. I just scared the crap out of myself. Simply by moving an item. You don't realize how much you normalize the location of something until it's not in that location. Then you start to panic. Okay, so there is a way to actually automate the duplication glitch, which I'm about to do. Okay. I was gonna sleep in the hallway here. Your horse is gonna Nutella, be careful. Yo, that's crazy, bro. I remember that, actually. You did say that, something like that. That was wild, bro. Breaking power 3. Yeah, that's fine. I missed what that said. once, I really need to pay more attention to the chat because once again I was not looking. Alright, we're gonna need a boat to get mending because I know the relative location of a nearby swamp, but there is no village in it. How do I know that? I used Cedar to look at the terrain and the generation. There are villages close to it, but there are none on it. And, I think you need a slime block, but I'm not sure. I think you might need 2. I'm definitely gonna need, something that redstone can pass through. Smooth stone would be a good candidate, I would assume. Do you remember when your horse started the helicopter? Huh? Yo, you good, bro? Like... This... They're just pacing around aimlessly. Okay. I can't say I do know what you're referring to there. I do not recall that, no. Yeah, that's about my thought process, no, I'm gonna lie there. That is my thought process. What is he talking about? Sorry, bro, can't say I do remember. Yeah, I thought we were gonna need more wood. I keep forgetting that I just move stuff when I run out of room for it. Yeah, and that's not even all of it, by the way. I'm sitting here thinking I'm low on iron. I have an entire stack of iron blocks out in the storage house. You made it up? Ah, man, come on now. You had me sitting here racking my brain thinking I forgot something that would have made a good clip. Come to think of it, well, no, it wouldn't be copyright, because I've played it in the stream before and didn't get copyright shit, didn't get hit with any copyright, so I should be good. I'm trying to remember how to build this machine. I low-key may have to just open up YouTube in the middle of the stream and... Yeah. I can't remember the last time I used one of these. Didn't really need it. Actually, what am I saying? I definitely do. I'm running low on food here. What am I even saying? I've been meaning to get around to cooking, so it's the best time to do so. Of all the things I do, coal was not one of them. and I suddenly see that as a mistake. Basement. Right, water bucket needs to stay in my hand. I've still yet to encounter a creeper in a solid few minutes. At least not at my house, which is odd. There's a skeleton, and that is an enchanted bow. I think. No way I had one hit left on that thing. Oh, I didn't have a shield at all. Oh wait, I did have a shield. But it broke. I didn't realize my shield was almost broken. Guys, that was the shield I've been using the same shield the whole time. And every time it would get low, I would repair it. I was not paying attention how low it was. That shield lasted 233 days because I would always combine it inside of a crafting table or inside the grindstone with a second shield to keep its durability up. That was the same shield the whole time, and it just broke. Dang. That's crazy. Gotta admit though, that shield was pretty old. No, I thought you were using a shield from 1 month ago. Yeah. It's the same shield from the start of this series, so yeah. That shield's about an IRL month old. No joke there. I'm gonna save and quit. And why, you may ask? Because... Why did you kill it? I didn't realize it was low, okay, dog? That was my bad, my bad. I could low-key, like, I didn't make any real progress. I could go back to the backup and get it back. But, while I did that for the horse, I'm not going to do that for the shield. I'm just going to say GG's there. Because I have to back up my world currently. But, it's okay. You're probably asking why I'm backing up my world. Well, that's simple. Well, actually, no, I need /locate. Hang on. What? Oh, haha, very funny. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that off and, cheats. Yes. I do want cheats. Always stay. Create anyway. I want to know the closest swamp biome. I saw several that I think are within 1,000 blocks. Horses do not work like that outside of Minecraft. That is a new addition to that tooltip. The fact that they had to put that in there shows that someone got hurt trying. That is crazy. They only ever have to they only have to put disclaimers and warnings like that if someone has tried before. That is wild. I forgot to put in the seed. I might as well see what kind of seed it generated for me. Yo, look at that. What the heck? Low-key not a bad seed. This just goes straight down, doesn't it? Goes straight down to... No way this goes... Oh, no way. Goes straight to diamonds. It goes further down. No way that one cave leads straight to bedrock. Yeah, there's bedrock underneath that. So, technically this cave leads straight to bedrock, though the bedrock isn't exposed. It might be over here, though. Oh, ancient city. I think that might be the smallest instant of... This right here looks to be the smallest instance of a... Dude. This is the smallest instance of a deep dark I've ever seen. It is two skulk veins. The smallest instance of a deep dark biome. Right here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, there isn't anything else. Just two skulk veins. Oh no, there's some back here. It goes farther. Okay. I'm low-key curious now. Did it just spawn me on top of a ancient city? I know we're getting off topic here, but I'm genuinely curious. Like, is there an ancient city nearby? Oh, there's a trial chamber right there. Two next to each other. Holy crap, three! Oh no, that's the same one. No, this is one big supermassive. Holy crap, that has got to be the biggest trial chamber I've ever seen. Why can't I see the G word? I'm not so sure what you're referring to there. Grow? Yeah, that would be my bad. Okay, you can never unsee this now. A naturally generating empty air pocket within the structure of this trial chamber. Okay. Literally never gonna unsee that. There is a block missing in this room. In this room, right inside this wall is a air pocket. I will never be able to unsee that. In this particular instance. Anyways, that is definitely interesting. It spawned me right on top of a supermassive trial chamber, so that's a seed you can save for later. Just dig straight down in the very beginning and get some in-game loot instantly. Like diamonds, iron, like... It's crazy. And for reference, spawn is like... nope. Either way, okay. Off topic. That was off topic, so... I am definitely keeping that seed for later, but that is not what I meant to do. I'm gonna copy that seed. Okay. Create new world. And, I did that again, didn't I? Good grief. Man, I am just not with it today, bro. If I can focus long enough to... If I can focus long enough to actually do this, it would be wonderful. I need to focus. Low-key, I'm gonna leave that there, just in case, like, just out of some random crazy coincidence that ends up spawning a crazy seed. However, this time, now we have the correct seed. Gonna go into creative. Gonna turn on cheats. Gonna hit create. The G word. What are you... Wait, go? Go? You can't type go? Okay, that's not one of the blacklisted words that I have some blacklisted words, but that's not one of them. That is not on me. Right, so my front porch is right here, right on this block, or relatively here. So from here, we will run slash locate structure. Nope. Biome. Why is it called swampland? Minecraft swampland. Alright, the nearest Minecraft swampland. Now, the crazy thing with this is, if I step to this side, there's a good chance it could change. Well, here's the thing. It's telling me it's this exact amount of blocks away, and I've moved. I've moved several blocks, so we know it's not those exact number of blocks. But it is at 2792 63, which is, I think, sea level, in Minecraft, of course. Negative 146. So, 2,100. That is the swampland. Literally that easy. Or it would would have been a lot easier if I hadn't hadn't had those issues while trying to load it in the first place. But never mind. You can't say go. I don't know why it won't let you say go. That's low-key crazy, bro. But yeah. Now the best way to remember those numbers yeah, I got that from the skeleton. Best way to remember those numbers? I can't rename anything. One moment. While I sleep the night away. And those weren't the right numbers to name it anyway. That was the numbers of the seed. Alright, I literally just need to kill probably one more animal. God, what perfect timing you have, sir. Yeah, I can't promise I'm peaceful, my guy. Sorry. Yeah, thanks for the XP, bro. There we go. Should I low-key just name my pickaxe that, or... yeah, the pickaxe. So yeah, now my pickaxe are the coordinates of the nearest swampland. It's useful, you have to admit. What games do I play that's not Minecraft? Literally nothing else. Not even joking. I have no other interest in games. I have no other games that I'm interested in. I mean, I do, but not that I actually play. Okay, so I need to bring some beds. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That was close. I was doing something, I just can't remember what it was. Right, I need all these emeralds. I'm gonna be doing a massive amount of trading. Right, I need... thank you. Hello, Nicole. Play Brawl Stars? No, I do not. I do not, demanding Tim. I really don't have any other games that I play. Aside from Minecraft, I do like to play Delta Force, but I do not currently have it downloaded. Minecraft's pretty much it. Okay, so, 2000. So it would be this way. 2000 negative 146. So this way and that way. So it's that way. The nearest one is that way. Okay. First thing we'll do is see if I can travel there by horse. Which I do doubt, but it is worth a shot nonetheless. Librarians trade for books as well. Need wood. That's about going to be the gist of it. I'm going to go ahead and use up all my spare sugarcane. And what's the time? About midday. Yeah, 2 persons? Yeah, as viewers? Yeah. Piercing 2 isn't that useful. I'm gonna store in here. It's so laggy. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really have, my internet's out right now, so I'm using mobile data. It's not very stable, as you can see. First thing I need to do is find the exact location of the swamp, so I can determine the most clear straight line path to fly my gas. So the coordinates are 2792 negative 146. So it is straight shot this way. Yeah, I figured it would probably pass by this village. Meaning this village is probably going to be where I'm going to get the villagers from. No, it's straight shot this way. I was traveling along the z-axis. This is the x-axis, okay. Okay, so we got a problem here. It's starting to melt right here. Oh no. No! Yeah, let's get some W's in chat for Bartholomew here. He cleared that like a champ. One person. It's real Minecraft? Yeah, it is real Minecraft. Yep. I need a bamboo boat. Thank you for the speed. Just realizing I'm incredibly vulnerable without full armor. I need to make stasis chambers that activate when the sun goes down. I need to leave them at 0. I need to leave it at 0, in the spawn chunks. Because the spawn chunks are always loaded. You know that much. Okay, we're gonna go and sleep. We'll be going back to the horse, don't worry. But the reason I came all the way back here was to get the bamboo that I don't have. I have never acquired bamboo. It was in all the trial chambers. I just never got it. Okay, we'll head to the nearest trial chamber. I know that it's in there. There's one right along the... There's... The trial chamber I got the mace from is directly at, is directly down the 0 coordinate. Be nice to him. Some people just don't really bother with spelling when in YouTube chats, and there's not really much reason to do so. There's a baby nearby. Of course there is, because why wouldn't there be? That's why he started coming towards me. He's aggro. Of course, because why not? Here it is. By the way, there is almost a 100% chance that our water will freeze on the way down. Oh wait, that's not freezing? Okay. Shoot, bet. Alright. Oh, armor. This is... Yeah, it knows I'm here. I have a shield. I have to go and eat. We're gonna have to cut this short. I'll be back in about an hour to stream.